Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more Mermaid Colony, episode 8 with our series here. And yeah, we lost the lighthouse right at the end of the last episode. I was pretty bummed about it. Everything just looks like it's falling apart. I guess at this point, this is kind of one of those games, like I said in the past, it is easy to learn but very hard to master. I'm just struggling to keep up with resources. The main thing, obviously, net right now being just the super big handicap, and now losing our farm, which really couldn't have been the worst possible outcome. Happened, and there couldn't have been a worse possible outcome. Now I can't get more seagrass. Out of all the buildings to lose, it had to be the one with the nets. So I could try to demolish some of these ruins just to see if I get nets out of it, but none of that's really a promise at this point. But we have found various things inside these before, so I don't know, maybe we'll get lucky and find something. Because we at least need to get the farmhouse up. It's just waiting for 2 nets. Can't make any nets, so we need seagrass to do it. This stuff all needs to be repaired. What's it going to take? Kelp, shell. Okay, no net for that, so that's good. So let me queue some of this stuff up to be repaired because it's pretty important. That's going to take a net. If it's not going to take a net, then we won't worry about it. Kelp and stone blocks. See, we can handle some of that. The throne as well. Okay, so those things can all be worked on. The builders are down here trying to acquire more nets, but getting kelp out of it, which is just the worst freaking thing that could be happening because I have plenty of damn kelp. Really don't need more freaking kelp, but here we are. When are you going to hatch that egg? I could have swore I ordered them to get me another, let's see. I do have 2 huntresses. So, where's the other huntress? Down here. They have a workplace, though. Can they both utilize... Oh, 2 huntresses per workplace. I did not know that that was a thing. I would have gotten a second huntress sooner. All right, you're set to patrol. Yeah, instead of hunting, why don't you patrol this area? Well, as the sea dragon continues to patrol this area, that kind of covers all my bases, and this person can be hunting tuna and whatever else. I like that. They're pretty good on meat anyways. Okay, so I didn't need to build this. I can demolish it, but I don't think I get the resources for doing that. I really should get the resources back, but I don't think I do. Haulers will attempt to salvage the building's inventory, but it doesn't say anything about salvaging the construction materials. God, would I love to salvage the construction materials. So I can't be guaranteed I'm going to even get anything out of that deal. So it's probably not worth messing around with. Yeah, I'm going to set a bunch of this stuff to be repaired so long as it doesn't take a net, which none of this does, but this does take a shell. We're low on shells. But we're working on it. All right, builders staying busy. It's a good thing. We have room to build one more person. I don't know what else I would need, though. The goal was to get a second farmer, but now I can't even get the first farmhouse up. This is getting darker over here too. We're gonna need another lighthouse. I've got some gems, so I could go ahead and do it. It just seems to be that we lose them pretty quickly. But now that I've got certain things situated, I think we can maybe protect them a little bit easier. Because I've got another Huntress on patrol, and if I can get another Huntress after that, might be able to turn this around a bit. This area does seem like it's staying a little more lit up. Oh, I definitely need more Huntresses, so we're going to want to get a harpoon maker. Well, why don't we go ahead and see? Will it tell me? 3 kelp, 2 net, 1 gem. Okay. So I guess we're a little ways away from getting all that. 1 net is on its way to here, though. God, what I would give for another net. I don't even know. We gotta demolish both of these still, so that's kind of in the works. Go, Sea Dragon, go! I can cue some of this to be demolished. We just gonna lose some faith in the process of heading down here to do it. But if I can keep my builders moving, maybe we'll get something out of it. Yeah, it needs to be rebuilt big time. We're good on meat for a bit. Maybe I should just have them focus on... Oh, that's fine, I guess. Got a shell out of that one. Oh, we need a net for the lighthouse. You know what? Cancel it then. I just don't want to do anything until I have all my net situation under control. And we're pretty okay on stone blocks, but we could go ahead and make 2 more because we're doing a lot of repairing. Actually, shouldn't waste my time repairing these buildings. Probably should focus on repairing, because I can use gems to repair those, but we'll hold off. We're going to lose this to an earthquake if I don't get it repaired, and then we're going to be really in trouble. I wish I could increase the amount of gems on hand by 1 increments instead of having to go from 5 to 10. It just seems like a huge jump. And I wish I could kind of prioritize where these guys work. Oh, damn. Sea Dragon going right in there. Doing a little bit of cleaning up. Not a bad thing. Still missing a net. You know, I could deconstruct the toolmaker, and that would get the seagrass hauled off. But we only need to put 1 more seagrass here, and then he'll be maxed out, and then they'll be forced to haul the seagrass here. So that way I can make nets. God, such a stupid system. This really wish this was better. Am I missing something? I mean, I'm clicking on this. I can't do anything with it. I wish I could at least lower the amount that's stored here. I'm just trying to think of a better way to do this. I don't really want to unassign my toolmaker and destroy the building, but I need the freaking seagrass. Oh, Jesus Christ. How that got past us, I'm assuming because of the darkness here. There. Oh, we got some kelp here. This only has an integrity of 2. We need a shell. We don't have any shells. So that's what we're waiting on. Focus on meat and shells. I'm pretty good on teeth and bones, so yeah, focus on shells. Yeah, this huntress over here patrolling is definitely going to help. Ah, we got the other net. Somebody's hauling it someplace. Hopefully down here to the farming area. Sea dragon, go! Go, sea dragon! Oh, thank God. Just 2 stone blocks for that. I better harvest some extra kelp. We're going to need it to repair buildings. Keep our kelp guy busy before we lose that building. Okay, the extra net is on its way. We're going to be back up and operational, and then we just got to focus on the seagrass. Luckily, this has had plenty of time to be ready to be harvested, so I'll just kind of max it up. Oh my God, the sea dragon. Oh, the huntress actually drops that and loses it and then goes for the thing. Interesting. The attacks are certainly getting a lot more frequent. Ah, the earthquake. I'm going to cast that last minute to save my mining structure because... Oh, okay. Wow. See, you look at that. Integrity 1. So we would have lost this... Or I'm sorry, we would have lost the mining structure if I didn't cast that last minute. I could not afford to lose that. We would have been... we would have been hurting. Okay, we don't have to repair it now. It'll be fine. We can cancel that and the builder can go do something else. Meanwhile, we'll continue mining. This pattern seems to be pretty good. Quartz is actually the one thing, though, we're kind of hurting on. Let me see if I can up the amount of quartz here. Uh-oh. And we'll put limestone down and obsidian down a little bit. Alright, nice. Let's get our farmer back to work. And first things first, focus on seagrass. Nice, that got repaired. This can be repaired to kelp, it's no problem. Stone workshop takes a shell, that's fine. That's already set up to be repaired, so a bunch of this stuff is ready to be repaired as soon as we get shells. And we're almost ready to get another mermaid. I wouldn't mind getting another huntress, but we don't necessarily need it. The tool maker or the harpoon maker or the healer. Or we try to go for the other farmer again, which I can do. Build another farmhouse. We still need 2 more nets to do that. We're getting seagrass harvested now. This should max out the seagrass in the toolmaker's area, and then hopefully they'll drift down here and supply this. We're running low on meat. Which is odd. Are we not doing any hunting? We are. We're just running low on it. Resting. So what are we hurting for? Shells still. So like a particular thing that produces shells? I figure just everything eventually produce shells. Medicine. We could get our healer. As of now, though, I don't really see how that helps us. Okay, that should have been the last piece of seagrass. Okay, there's 8 seagrass officially here. Now, they have no place but to store seagrass in the frickin' area there. So hopefully we should see that be a thing. And the rest of this definitely needs to be planted. And I'm going to say we definitely still need another farmer. I could put one over here, and then we could destroy some of this to make more farming area. Why don't we do that? Instead of having the farmhouses all in the same area, let's do another farmhouse right here. Still needs 2 nets. Still needs 2 shells. All things we don't have a lot of. But we'll give it a shot anyways. Ooh boy, here comes another earthquake. Okay, not too bad this time. Need shells though. Where do we get shells from? Shells are produced by the fish cleaner and are either made out of mussel or shrimp. Ah, okay. Red algae's not as important. I definitely would like to see some mussel get harvested. Two seagrass here, so we almost got enough to get the 1 seagrass. Or I'm sorry, the 1 net. And then that'll be 1 net towards the farmhouse. And then once we get the second farmhouse up, we'll be able to plant a bunch more seagrass farms here. And maybe a few other things, and we'll be good. Oh, thank God that Huntress is there, because he's going right for our dwellings. Whew. Let's go ahead and use the stone block and kelp to get that fixed up. We're pretty good on gems. I think we ought to get another lighthouse up right over here. Especially in an area we're going to put our next farm. It's just going to be a matter of trying to get these lighthouses now to stay running. 1 obsidian, 4 limestone, so we already got all the quartz for that. Set seagrass as a priority to be hauled. Mussels are getting hauled, though, so that's good. We'll get some shells out there to repair some things and hopefully build a few things. See, lots of stuff's queued up to be built. I think we'll put a mussel farm here. And another one here. Blob, okay. Sea Dragon should get right on that. Having that extra huntress really helped. I've noticed I'm not having as many problems over here as I was before. Looks like we did get one net made, which is nice. Where did it get used? I do not know. Running low on meat though. Don't know how that's happening. Set her up to hunt. I guess she wasn't set up to hunt. I must have messed that up at some point. I could have this one hunt for a bit too. And then she'll be hunting in this area, so she'll still technically patrol it. That'll make sure we get the meat back up and running. Don't think jellyfish are as important though. They're used for producing medicine, which we don't really need yet. Oh, as soon as I send her off, too. Typical. I mean, what are the chances? I need him mainly over there, though. I actually should relocate her to here. So she don't drift that far and she don't go all the way up here. She just doesn't need to be doing that. Oh boy. I'm gonna go ahead and repair all this, I think. Just spend the 6 gems and go for it. That should free up some resources then. And free up some builders. There we go. We should have food up and running again. Yeah, keep hunting that area. That's what I want you to do. All right, all the seagrass is ready to be harvested again. Give me 6 seagrass, 3 red algae, go 4 red algae, 4 mussels. We need all of it. Just repeat that for a while. That should get us caught back up. Once I get the other farmhouse up and running, then I'll be able to have them doing that too. More seagrass being hauled. Alright, nice. So we'll leave it off here since we're out of time. Doing a lot better. We'll just have to see how much longer we can survive. With that being said, I want to thank you all for joining me. I hope that you've enjoyed it. I look forward to seeing you next time.